All right, here's the question. Do you start Hollywood Brown this week now knowing that DeAndre Hopkins is not going to play? I think the answer is yes. Yes, you're going to start Marquise Hollywood Brown. The news of Hopkins going out means that there is going to be passing volume for Marquise Brown. Greg Dortch already had 11 targets in this game. James Conner already had 8 targets in this game against Tampa. And now in a game which we expect to be pretty competitive against the Atlanta Falcons, Marquise Hollywood Brown has a lot of upside. And if we look at who's going to be the starter? David Blau. When has David Blau done anything? He started 4 or 5 games for the Detroit Lions back, I think, 2018, 2019. And if we look back in those game logs, who crushed the outside and slot wide receivers. So Idami Amendola, believe it or not, was on the Lions back then, and he was averaging 8 targets per game. Kenny Golladay was averaging double-digit fantasy points per game, and that was with David Blau under center. So Marquise Hollywood Brown, I think, is a start for you as a flex play. Right now, Hollywood is being drafted as the wide receiver 29. I think that is an appropriate value for Marquise Brown. I had him much lower. I had Marquise Brown outside my top 36 before the DeAndre Hopkins news. If you like the content and you find it helpful, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Marquise Brown is the consensus wide receiver 33. I think that's going to be too low. I think you're going to put him in that like Michael Pittman, Drake London, Terry McLaurin range, the Juju Smith-Schuster range. So that's where I'm pegging Marquise Hollywood Brown. Obviously with David Blau, he's no Kyler Murray, but Blau has shown in the past that he is willing to throw the ball to his slot and outside wide receivers. And we saw some success from Kenny Golladay back when Blau was the starter. So fire up your Marquise Browns and your Greg Dortches this week.